Welcome back to the Classic Who Tour. Today we're finishing our time with the Third Doctor and concluding Terror of the Autons. The last episode sure was exciting with the introduction of Jo, and what I now know was the introduction of the Master. I thought for sure he was returning, but no, that was his first appearance, but it was the return of the Nestine consciousness. This time they're being used by the Master, and he is trying to kill the Doctor, for sure. There's history there, we just aren't privy to it. I don't know if I talked about it specifically or not, but I was really enjoying the creature that was clearly like a man in a suit green screened into wherever. I thought it was really funny. I don't know if it was intended to be funny or not. I don't think there's a way to do that plastic coming to life in that way that's not going to be perceived as kind of funny. So hopefully it was intentionally campy, but I really enjoyed it in its full camp goodness. At any rate, when we last left off, I believe the Doctor and Jo were in the back of a police car, and it turns out the driver, not the police, it's the Autons, it's the Nestine. They might die. I don't know. I'm guessing they won't die. It's just an educated guess. Feels like a safe assumption. Let's watch the episodes just to be sure. Let's experience the conclusion of Terror of the Autons for the very first time.
Where are they taking us? Some sort of a quarry.
Excuse me, officer, could I see your warrant?
It's a quarry. And the Doctor has a query. A query in the quarry. Immediate fight. The Autons couldn't get out. Ooh, yeah. Luckily they missed. They were too slow. I know, I'm still just amused by just them hiding so badly and never getting seen. I know that it's more like a stage play, and many times they were on small sets, but this feels like they're actually out in the country, and I feel like they could have hidden better.
Spread out, they can't be far.
At least the Brigadier's here.
Get down! Oh! Look out! They're Autons. Bullets can't stop them.
Oh, that's true. I mean, they're plastic, so biologically the bullets, I guess, aren't going to be harmful. But running him over with a car might be good enough. Bam! Nice job. Lethbridge Stewart, my man. Not stop him, but knocked him downhill, slowed him down. Hurry up!
You're not angry?
Because the Doctor's escaped again? No. I admire him in many ways.
But you still intend to destroy him?
Of course. The more he struggles to postpone the moment, the greater the ultimate satisfaction.
Okay.
All their operations have so far been primarily directed at us here at Unit 10. What are you doing, Doctor?
Well,
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Did you want me?
I should like your attention.
he's more interested in fixing the TARDIS.
The enemy intention.
The enemy intention is to occupy your planet. I should have thought that was quite obvious.
To do that, they will have to land additional forces. In other words, this is no more than a diversionary thrust.
Thought that was pretty obvious too, isn't it? Oh, you have finished with me now, I hope.
Not quite. I therefore propose that we redouble our security here and concentrate on finding the Master's headquarters.
Oh, well, having reached that brilliant conclusion, how about getting on with it? Jo, I sometimes think that military intelligence is a contradiction in terms.
He did save our lives, you know.
You're quite right, Jo. I'll apologize. If I have the time. That is the discarded circuit from my TARDIS. And this is an identical circuit that I borrowed from the Master's horsebox.
Nice
What does it
job.
You wait there and I'll show you.
Doctor, where are you going?
Just a proving flight.
He's just straight up trying to leave. Oh, is it gonna work? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Oh, no.
Doctor.
What's wrong with being childish? I like being childish.
My TARDIS uses a Mark I dematerialization circuit, and I tried to replace it with a Mark II.
Rats.
My TARDIS might not work, but neither will his now.
Yup, he's stuck here.
Whatever he is, he's trapped on Earth.
Giant, scary plastic heads. They're scarier than the Autons, honestly. I feel like they could have their own horror movie franchise. Are those people in masks, or are they actually Autons, basically?
We're ready, Pharaoh.
Oh, they're Autons in!
Nothing to report so far. We'll continue to search. It's worthless. Days of exhaustive investigation by the Brigadier's band of bloodhounds, and what have they discovered? Nothing, absolutely nothing, the incompetent imbeciles. He's lying low somewhere, and we've got to find him.
This is Mr. Brownrose from the Ministry. He's come to us with a rather alarming story.
I'm not in the mood for stories.
Too bad.
I must say, Brigadier, I'm far from satisfied that you've grasped the urgency of this matter.
I assure you I have.
It's not something to be shuffled off onto some stray boffin, you know.
Calling the doctor a straight boffin.
We at UNIT are very busy with a number of extremely urgent matters. You cannot expect his exclusive attention for your petty concerns.
Now, I'll have you know that my...
Who's in charge of you pen pushers these days? Old Tubby Rowlands, isn't it?
Lord Rowlands is head of our department.
A wave of sudden deaths all over the home counties.
Cause?
Asphyxiation, heart failure, shock.
In other words, no satisfactory explanation at all.
I'm afraid not.
What about the first two?
The first was a man called McDermott. The second, Farrell.
Farrell?
Production manager and retired owner of the same plastics factory.
Mrs. Farrell, I do realize how distressing this must be for
I've
you. but-
already been over it with the police.
Did you tell them everything?
He seemed to think that he'd fallen too much under the influence of a new customer, Colonel Masters.
He will come to regret using a name that's so on the nose.
Who are you? Telephone engineer, sir. Just finishing. Got your pass? Blimey, not again. I've been checked more times. Pass.
John did bring one of the new dolls home to examine.
I wouldn't call that thing a doll.
Wasn't my idea of a doll at all.
I agree with Mrs. Farrell. We're in sync here.
It wasn't intended for children, naturally.
Thank goodness.
When I went out of the room, that thing was on the radiator by the door. I found it under the curtains, as if it was trying to get out.
But it probably cooled down over by the window and couldn't escape.
Charming little chap, isn't he?
Charming.
Where'd you get it?
He must have a different definition of the word than I do.
Scalpel?
What are you doing?
Dissection.
I'm just poking about.
Well, yeah, as you do.
Let's try the head.
I love that we're not seeing him cut into the plastic. Like, that's probably too graphic for TV back then. I don't know. Or maybe it's so they didn't have to actually do it.
Solid plastic, too.
It's all solid plastic.
Get in touch with scientific supplies, will you? Tell them I need these things straight away.
Doctor, how on earth could a thing like that kill anybody?
That, Brigadier, is what I'm trying to find out.
Equipment's on its way, Doctor.
Good. How long will it be?
Quite a while, I'm afraid. They've had to send out for most of it.
What? I cannot work without proper equipment.
I'm very sorry, Doctor.
Give me more time to take a look at Mr. Farrell's plastic factory.
Now, just a moment, Doctor. This does happen to be a unit operation.
I'd better come with you.
No, I shall accompany the doctor myself. I'm not entirely desk-bound yet, you know. And that'll do, Captain Yates. May I remind you that you're duty officer today?
Yates, Brigadier is your master and you will obey.
Nobody is to touch that thing until I've had a chance of examining it properly, all right?
I won't go anywhere near it.
Good,
Ugh.
good. Steer clear and stay cool.
So you've had a mug of army cocoa, you just haven't lived.
You know, I don't think the Doctor would approve of that. Making free with his Bunsen burner.
Yeah, you're heating it up. Don't.
I'll just go and fetch the gubbins.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good night,
great.
Captain.
He's gonna turn on the heat and then walk out the door. Don't put Joe in danger.
Yes, that's quite true. But
I just love this thing. You can even see the zipper.
It's open.
Good. Rod.
quickly.
Don't. No, that's not gonna do any good. Oh, maybe it will. Wow. Okay. Nice job. Definitely dismember it.
Seems as though they moved camp.
A plastic daffodil. Hang on to it for me, will you? Any plastic artifact, anything at all, can, in the Nestian sense of the word, be alive.
This might be something. Farrell's ordered a coach this week, a 15-seater.
Oh, there we go. Oh! I didn't think there'd be an Auton in there. That's awesome.
Are you trying to tell me that you were going to make cocoa in my lab?
Well, that was the general idea. I'm sorry, Doctor.
Yes, well,
I don't see the problem. Make some cocoa.
You didn't by any chance use my Bunsen burner, did you? Well, that's it then, heat.
Aha!
That may account for Farrell's death, Doctor. What about all the others?
If this thing is what I think it is, we may have the answer right here.
Heat it up and see what happens.
Hello, yes, what is it?
Hello, Doctor. Is that you?
Who is this? What do you want?
Simply to say goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, what's that doing? Obviously, it's bad. What? Oh, it activated. It sound activated the plastic in the cord of the telephone. I'm sorry. I'm sure that's not supposed to be that funny. Maybe it's not supposed to be funny at all. I don't know, but I think that's one of the goofiest. It's one of the goofiest cliffhangers. I love it. The sound made the phone cord wrap around the doctor. The doctor's gonna die by a living phone cord. Tune in next week to see if he does. I'm guessing he doesn't. The Autons in the back of the police car was a much better cliffhanger than that one. Oh, that was awesome. Despite the goofy cliffhanger, I did enjoy the story, and I'm excited to see what happens next. So let's watch it. I'm so excited to watch it again. Yes, he still had the ability to speak. Cut off the signal. Kill the plastic. We did it!
Doctor.
So what activates the flower?
Well, I was wrong. It doesn't heat.
Message from the Brigadier. You remember we had a report of a plastics promotion tour? Mm-hmm. They're handing out daffodils.
Ah.
What are you doing?
Well, this is a section of that daffodil. I'm trying to find out its molecular structure.
Oh, cool.
Oh. Hello, what's this? The program pattern. Yes, these daffodils have their instructions imprinted on every cell. It's a weapon of some sort, but what sort?
We've located that coachload of nesting Autons distributing those daffodils, Doctor.
Good.
They're hiding in that same quarry where they took you. I've got the RAF to lay on a rocket strike. In a few hours' time, that coach will be a pile of scrap iron.
The military mind at its most scintillating. Faced with a problem, they blasted off the face of the earth. How long have we got?
About an hour and a half. The RAF boys are setting things up now.
Certainly it won't stop the threat of the master.
Converting it to visual symbols. Ah, here it comes.
It's a face.
What?
Or part of one.
Yes.
Very odd.
There's a nose and a mouth.
What does that mean?
No idea.
It means the daffodils are eating people and smelling them.
It is a weapon. We must find out what triggers it off. Joe, get in touch with the Brigadier, will you? See if you can hold up that airstrike. I must have more time.
Hello, Greyhound. Over.
Joe, look.
Ooh, what's happening?
Live.
What?
Shortwave radio. You must have triggered it off with that walkie-talkie. Of course, they must be planning to set them all off at once with a gigantic radio signal.
What's it gonna do? It's gonna shoot something out of it. Plastic. Oh, I was gonna say poison. Oh no! Oh, it's plastic covering your nose and mouth. Get a pen or a needle. Just poke it through. Or something sprayable. Okay, that works. That works.
It's all over. You all right?
Just a bit short of breath. All those people were killed by the daffodils.
Yes.
Shame.
So trigger them off accidentally, just as you did. Now, why wasn't this stuff found on the bodies?
Does it dissolve after 20 minutes? Oh. Huh. Was that time or was it the doctor's breath? Like it smelled that bad that it just...
Dissolved by carbon dioxide from the lungs.
Oh, okay, okay. That makes more sense than bad breath. He's here!
You've come here to kill me, of course.
But not without considerable regret.
How very comforting.
I have so few worthy opponents.
How do you intend to activate these flowers?
Oh, by radio impulse, which the Nestines will send. We've distributed 450,000 of these daffodils.
That's way more than I expected.
The country will be disrupted.
And in the confusion, the Nestines will land their invasion force.
Goodbye, Doctor.
You were quite right.
Ah!
Don't shoot!
Doctor, you do disappoint me. We Time Lords are expected to face death with dignity.
Don't worry, he's not going to kill me.
That is your last mistake.
If you fire that thing, you will never be able to leave this planet.
Where did you get that?
The circus?
Either you hand that unit over to me now, or I kill Miss Grant.
Touche.
Don't! He's beaten already. They're going to bomb the quarry.
Joe!
He didn't know.
There's been a slight change of plan, Doctor. I've decided to let you live. For a little while.
Seems like that was bad. I don't see the problem with him knowing. What can he do about it? Oh, he's coming in his car. Someone told me that it has a name later on, but I don't remember. Was it like Bessie or something?
Benton, stop that airstrike!
It's too late, sir.
Well, try, man, try!
Abort, abort, abort.
Yeah, you can't do the airstrike if the doctor's in the car, right? Although that would be a much better cliffhanger than the phone lines. Oh, man. Abort successful.
I apologize for your last moments on Earth being so uncomfortable, Doctor. Thank you.
Is that maybe the type 1 rather than the one that belongs to him?
We're just 3 or 4 miles from that radio telescope. So, the master will activate the daffodils from there. We've got a war unit. If I can just reach these brake pedals.
Oh, nice.
Brake lights are flashing. Somebody's signaling. The doctor. E. S.
I don't know Morse code well enough to like get it, but They do, obviously. That's what counts.
Daffodils are lethal. Activated soon. Destroy immediately. Guard radio research station.
Benton, send an alert to the civil police.
A much longer message than I anticipated.
It's a pity escapology wasn't part of your curriculum.
Funny you should say that.
Hey, she's a full-blown escapologist, more or less.
The time has come for our final move.
And we all know where they're going, so we can put a stop to it. Yeah? Yeah.
Take your positions, quick! Get back, foul!
Bam! Oof.
Get out there, all of you! Keep those shoulders back!
Oh. Grenade!
Doctor, look!
Oh no, he's growing up.
Radio telescope.
Oh. Yep, okay. I didn't see him falling to his death from that little blah. Oh my gosh! Get in there!
Too late, Doctor! The Listines are here!
Oh.
No one can stop him now. Your precious little planet is finished.
We're finished, then you're finished too.
Nonsense! I helped them to come here.
You really think that thing will distinguish between you and us?
Ew, ugh. It's weird that their little handguns are so powerful. Oof. I mean, I like the little explosions every time, but...
Where's the transfer shift? It's still open.
Fling them right out into space.
All right!
Well, you better try it and quick. Get onto the transfer bank. I'll switch the...
I love how quickly the doctor just flipped his whole motivation. Oh, I gotta stop this. They're gonna kill me too. I don't even know if that's true, but the doctor convinced him. That's all that matters. Their first team up. Oh no, what's happening? Sounds bad. And they're gone. And they're gonna drop dead. Bye, Nestine, Autons. I still like your big heads. There they go. There they go. Come on, last one. Take your time.
He's gone!
Of course he's gone.
Quick! Sir, he's in the coach, sir. We've got him now.
Don't be too sure. I don't trust him, Brigadier. It's a trick.
Yeah, it's gotta be a trick. Yeah, I'm sure the master just died and everything's fine. No,
Well, that's the end of him.
it's not even the master. Oh no! Rex!
I told you not to be too sure.
Look out!
And he's just driving the bus right into them. Or through them. Oh, there's no way we can go after him.
Well, we found the abandoned coach, but the master disappeared completely.
He's probably left Earth by now.
Oh, no.
He can't.
So the one he took from you,
Belong to my TARDIS.
Yeah.
now he's stuck here on Earth.
Think he'll turn up again, Doctor?
Bound to.
You don't seem very worried about it.
I'm not. As a matter of fact, Joe, I'm rather looking forward to it.
He's excited about the potential challenge. He enjoys it just as much as the master. Fascinating. Wow. I enjoyed my time with John Pertwee's Doctor, and I enjoyed Terror of the Autons. I know that based on some comments from some people that there are maybe better stories from this time period, but I love that I got to see the Master's first story. I love that I got to see the introduction of Joe Grant, and I enjoyed seeing a story about the Autons. I'm not sure how this episode fares in terms of camp. Like, if there's a spectrum of camp, I'm sure there are stories that are less campy and probably maybe even stories that are more, but I enjoy a little camp mixed in with my TV. And who knows, maybe if I would have watched this when I was a child, I would have a deep-rooted fear of the phone lines. And I'd be so grateful that everything today is wireless because I am free from that fear. Although as I'm looking around, I see a lot of loose cables from my lights and my microphone and my computer charger. Oh my gosh, now maybe I am scared. No, it's fine. I also continue to just like the vibe here of the Doctor. Yeah, he's stuck here for a while. I'm curious how long that lasted. I imagine by the next episode, we're jumping into the fourth Doctor, Genesis of the Daleks next. So I'm sure obviously by that time, it's all cleared up. But it's interesting storyline, and it's I almost want to say convenient plot mechanic, just to keep the Doctor centralized with this cast, with Yates, the Brigadier, Joe, and whoever else they want to bring in there. And clearly it's starting a rivalry with the Master that the Doctor and the Master will both enjoy until Lex combat. And it does in some ways strip them of their more Time Lordy elements to keep it more of a battle of wits, which is kind of fun in its own right. At any rate, I would love to know your thoughts of this episode. Tell me your favorite story with the Third Doctor, and I look forward to seeing you next week when we meet the Fourth Doctor and hang out with the Genesis of the Daleks. I believe, of course, Sarah Jane Smith is in that episode as well, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.